no better than this. Yeah. We waiting on KB. Boom. I don't think they're gonna be ready for this show. Boom, 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 boom. That is a smooth instrumental right there. Yes. Read between the lines as you elevate. Mentally, then you start to levitate. Next thing you know, you slip and make one mistake. You already ate. Deep players that I know. Alright, here we go. That track is nice. Yeah. Can you send me that? Like,
I got you.
Well, that bring back memories.
You got a view on here.
Who that? Who that?
I say something. Tell them to comment.
We got viewers. Have them make a comment. We about to get ready to get started. We're gonna talk about the dearly departed. Boom, boom. Oh, we gotta get this turned up. Do. Coming through with the rhythm of rock. Speed of one. Hey, you come back. We got 247. Yeah. Hey, start without you, man, but we started.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
New swing. I love this track though.
Man.
Thing swinging.
It's all weird.
What?
It's time. Wait.
We already started.
Oh, you introduced?
Yeah, ain't no need that. It's like we live.
Did you do it?
Huh?
You did it?
I did that. Hey.
Oh my.
Hey.
Go ahead.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? We
Yeah.
back.
We ain't never left. Keep it in the building.
Oh, there you go.
This is what I'm feeling.
What you feeling?
They ain't seen the swing. They don't even understand the essence of my name.
What's your
I could
name?
break it down academically. Should I say acronymically? Yeah. You know my name is an acronym, right?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
What is it?
You know what it stands for?
No.
I'm him.
Here you go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Boom. Yeah, that's one thing I like in the Bible where God says, I am.
What do you say about that? Well, you on a roll already, huh?
Yeah, if you tell somebody I am what? Everything.
Whatever you want to say.
I am. Yeah.
I am.
I am.
That is huge.
Yeah. I am. I just say I'm that dude. I'm that man. Just, you know.
I'm him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, you know how we did the show, He Not Him?
Yeah.
We need to do She Not Her.
I'm gonna let our wives do that one.
No, we need to do it. I got a list of things.
I see.
Yeah.
You did all that like, subscribe?
No, we did none of that. We just chilling. We vibing right now.
Anybody on yet? Anybody? Okay. Got 3 viewers. Let's see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I ain't gonna take a job, bro. We'll be like, hey, I want you to like, subscribe, leave a comment. We're gonna run the number by in a minute so you make a phone call. You come with that smoke, I put out 5. That's all I got to say. Just come with it. I ain't playing with them.
What you just said? About the 5s?
They come with the smoke, I put out 5. Because with the smoke, there's 5. So,
I got you.
like, the smoke is like a notification, but that 5 burning. So I'm gonna put that out.
You gonna get any shout outs to anybody, man, while you on? Any shout outs to anybody?
Who? Nobody paid me. Ooh.
I'm just asking, man.
Nah, I ain't shout out. Hey, shout out to my mom.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Yeah.
Tell her, book coming soon, Mom. Book coming soon.
What's the title?
Still working. I got a lot of them we gotta choose from.
You just finish it and just make I don't know.
It'll come along, yeah,
I like doing music, man. Sometimes you start the song off with the hook. Other times you write the song, then you bring in the hook, but you still ain't got the title. You know? Yeah. Then you get that feel. Then after you complete the whole song, you listen, you think about it, then you title it.
That's how you do. Well, some people like you start from the end in mind, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got a question for you.
What's that?
What's one thing you would have told me 20 years ago you didn't tell me? I've been knowing you 20 years.
Invest in Amazon.
Wow.
Think about it. 20 years ago, you invested in Amazon. Where we at now? You know what I'm saying?
Why you didn't tell me? What in the world?
Because I wouldn't invest in Amazon.
Wow.
But no, what I said 20 years ago that I didn't tell you, like I was holding it back.
You should have told me no. Well, you should have told me, but you didn't. I don't know why you didn't. I don't know. I don't know what made me ask that question.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put it to you like this. In the words of Gil Scott-Heron, when he came about the truth, he goes, I never told a lie. He said, when I told you what I said, it was the truth that I knew of it at that time. And if it so happened to change, it was the truth that I knew at that time. So I didn't lie to you. You see what I'm saying? So I gave you what I had. I was still growing. I was still learning. You see what I'm saying? So it was like in scripture where it says to hold back no good thing. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not the type of person that I have a good thing. You know what? I am that person.
Yeah.
There's been some cats that I held some stuff back from. So, yeah. There's been some cats. Yeah, she ain't catching that. She ain't catching that.
Okay.
No.
That was good though, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I don't know what made me. You got any questions for me?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Tell me something that you ain't never told me.
Oh, that I ain't never told you.
Yeah.
Somebody never told you. Okay.
Wait, no. I know we all live, right?
I was just thinking.
No.
Never told you.
Yeah, you know what you do? Like when you just meet somebody, you be like, tell me something you never told nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me a secret. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like,
why would I do that?
no, I'm just saying, but somebody never told you. I'm like, I think I told you everything you need to know. Man, you talk about it a lot. So I don't think I left out much. If I did, I don't remember that.
You know, I be in situations, people like, you never told me that. I live my life on a need to know basis. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got any questions for us before we get started? Anybody? Before we get into this, anything you might want to know? How you doing? Where you from? Anything? How was your day? Say hey.
You know the big question.
What?
When you meet somebody.
What?
How your mom and them doing?
Well, they ain't got no mama.
Well, they would tell you that, but
Yeah.
but it's a test question to see if you meet a young lady if she has a relationship with her family.
Mama first.
Yeah, but if she don't have a relationship with her family, you can't have a relationship with her. They know it better than you do.
Yeah.
You know, better than
She
you do.
cut her family out, that means that's a problem.
No, their family cut her off.
One and two.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come. Oh, my boy Sam. Man, Sam found us. It's funny. I used to work with him a long time ago at Walmart. I don't remember Sam. He was friend with Calvin too. Sam, you met him. It's been a long time.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
He worked at Walmart. He was younger, like Calvin. But he found us, man. What's up, boss, man? Yeah. Sam, man. Yeah, we gonna have him on the show, man. He got a good story.
Yeah, good story.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, fam? Mr. Sam, man. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sam, when you see the number run across the screen in a little bit, call in.
There you go. Sam, he'll put you on the spot. I don't know if you remember, but he sure will put you on the spot. But yeah.
I met him?
Yeah, you met him. That was a long time ago, man. He used to be by Calvin and them dad's house over there. Right by you. It's been a long time.
Okay.
You see him, you might remember, you know.
That brother. Sam. So I remember Sam.
Yeah.
But
he about to call, too.
I remember a Sam, but I thought he lived in Douglasville.
Yeah.
Short, stocky.
Well, he was short. He was nice. What's your height?
But Sam, I remember we hooped.
I know. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Sam got a great story.
Got a great story?
Yes.
Does it relate to what we talking about today?
Well, he was a part of the community. No, it's a whole...
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Like a redemption type story with Sam, man. Sam was that prodigal son type deal.
Oh, we need to get that number on the screen.
Full of knowledge, very wide. He was doing stuff back then. He was trying to enlighten the community and people about finance and stuff. Back then, he was younger than most people. But most people couldn't see or receive from him because he was young and he was always ahead of his time. I say it like that.
Okay.
And he had said some things about me. He was like, when I met you, man, I knew you would be at Walmart. I said, that's
funny. Wow.
Yeah, he told me that story. I was like, I didn't think about it. He said, we know you was different.
It was quiet.
Who?
You.
Not with them. But they were like my little brothers, man. Him and a boy named Jamal and Calvin. And I kind of like tried to point to them as much as I could. But it's still hard when you're on the same level as a person for them to look up to you and want to receive from you. You know what I'm saying? Because we all in the same level. Like, it's very hard because them people treated me like I was a regular person. Then they found out I had degrees, and then they start judging me. Thank you all that. But you here with us? Oh, yeah. And I got into it with one of my Caucasian brothers. Said something, and, Sam will tell you, it got kind of, I had to lay hands on him.
What?
Yeah, man.
Hey, you didn't put him up on a pallet, did you?
It was, Sam called in, he'll tell you. He probably started laughing because he had said something just very disrespectful. And because he didn't finish high school, he said, you got a degree and everything, but I'm your boss. Get back to work.
Oh, I'm fired. I just got fired.
No, literally.
I just lost my job. Just did.
That literally would have helped. Like, but and I'll tell you this story. The thing about it, why they didn't fire me is because he was wrong. Yeah. For saying what he said, and I was wrong. Look, and we both were wrong. So they were like, "Yeah, y'all make up and you go back to work." He got a black eye. It was like he ended up quitting after that because he couldn't.
You know what I call that, right?
What?
He got correction that day.
Oh, it was correction. Sam, I'm telling you, it was horrible because, man, you don't even know me like that. I don't play like that. I was the same person I'm now. I was encouraged, and he just came in with one, man. Yeah, Sam. I don't like people see me like that, but that was...
No, that's cool.
Yeah, that was... Because I was always calm, man. So, this...
It's like, you a cool, mellow dude until somebody get your time.
Oh, man. That right there? Yeah. It was like... the devil himself. Like, just look me in the eye, this degrading, this disrespect. Like, that one, I'm like, hey, he was my boss at the time.
Ooh, hey,
That
when
was
he
the thing.
said that, when he said that, I was like, I'm fired.
Everybody just froze. Like, let's see what he about to do, and I just reacted.
Ooh, good job, bro.
Nah, that wasn't good.
No, good job.
I I'm gonna tell my wife I got fired.
You get no.
I know, but still, shoot.
Hey,
But then fine, go with me again.
yeah, but he needed that correction.
Oh, he got it.
I bet he won't do that again.
No,
Because you just said, when I'm going to tell my wife to leave a job, where did he go home and tell his wife?
he didn't have one. He was young.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's another. He just felt like.
You should gave him 2
I
black
don't know
eyes.
why. I don't know how they found out I had degrees. I don't know what. I didn't tell nobody. Like, I ain't want nobody, but they started looking at me totally different. Like, oh, you here? What happened to you? And like, I had fell out the pedestal and fell into Walmart unloading trucks.
Hey, I be like, I'm here for now, but you here forever.
Oh, that's how you saw. He said, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just passing through, and they used to laugh at me, and
Yeah.
you ain't going nowhere. I was like, literally, the older guys that was there. Hey, Miss Brown, the older guys, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't never weighed on me because I know I was passing through, but they didn't understand it. They don't understand you speak it. And I stayed there for almost 4 years, but the reason why I was there is because me and my wife was getting our foundation right, and she had went back to school, and I had to work nights to be there for the kids, and you know what I'm saying, to make sure. I always told her, one of the parents gonna be home when the kids come home and when they go to school. And we always stuck to that, because I never wanted my kids to come home with nobody home.
I grew up like that.
Yeah.
I was, what you call it? Latchkey.
Latchkey. My wife grew up like that too.
Just get home in time to watch them cartoons, and once you get in the house, you ain't allowed to get out
You
the house.
can't do nothing.
Yeah.
I grew up opposite. Somebody was always home. My mom was always at home.
So, man.
Man.
Ooh, it was a good day, though.
Oh, yeah, man. It went by so fast. And I think about the community, where we headed. So tonight I want to get into what makes a thriving, successful community. And, you know, when we say community, that word sticks out to me, man, because we building like a small community within ourselves, but on a bigger scheme of things, we got to do better in our communities and stick together and start building. Like, we ain't start building yet. I know it sounds weird, but like we behind or something. And I don't think we was always like that. So now I feel like I want to do more for my community. So I always say once I got situated, I was able to take care of my family. I want to help my community become stronger and better. So tonight I want to talk about and encourage how to make a thriving, strong community. So that's why I feel like where we going with this tonight. Community. First thing in the community I feel like is family. Family is the most important unit of a community. And I guess in our communities, we got broken families. So I guess we're going to have to start showing up our families. Like I always say, fathers got to come home, you know, or come back and see about their kids. We got to do more in the community. As men.
Break that word down.
Which one?
Community.
Commune?
Yeah, commune.
To me, that's like a relationship with.
Relationship with, communicate, you know, come together.
Come together, I like that one.
But we don't do that though. We don't communicate within the community. We don't communicate too much positivity in the community.
We tear each other down.
Yeah, everything is negative.
Yeah.
Everything is negative.
We tear each other down more than build each other up.
Yeah.
Supporting each other. If everybody in our communities, and I'm from a small community, Louisiana, if we would just focus on supporting each other, small business and things like that, and not tearing each other down, that's a good start.
Good start.
So we can do a lot in numbers.
You know who pushes that, right?
Who?
Farrakhan.
Yeah, that way you got a nation.
Yeah. That's a community.
Oh, he got his own community.
Yeah.
Like, he actually has a community that a person, if they want to see what it looks like, he's a model. They got their own hospitals. It ain't big on a big scale, but they got their own banks. They got their own schools.
Yeah.
Their own political system. You know, they do operate with the whole system, but they still, within themselves, they're a small ecosystem that helps the whole. So they able to strengthen their people from within to make the world a better place. And we gotta start looking at what's works and what don't work and follow suit, you know.
Yeah. But some communities, man, there's certain elements we need to weed out.
Like what?
Like what?
Yeah.
Gang activity we need to weed out. Drug activity we need to weed out. It's just certain things.
Cancers.
You can call them cancers, but they're in our community, and basically our kids are being exposed to it. You know, back in the day, that stuff it's like a real community back in the day, they weeded that stuff out. The man got together like, bro, we ain't doing that around here.
Yeah.
You know. But now, people stay in their house a lot, they don't.
Yeah. And also, part of a community is churches.
Church, yeah.
The church was a strong pillar, I say a pillar, in the community when I was small and before I got here. God would hear how strong the church was involved in community and how they fed their own people, how they started their own welfare system. The church did that. And that's kind of a spinoff where the gangs came in out of that. It kind of was a collective group of people coming together to do for themselves and their community. And then it went left, you know. It always goes left. And every good thing is a bad thing.
So,
and, you know.
So basically, a good community, what you got to have is structure.
You got to have structure. At one time, the church, I felt like the church gave structure and gave guidance. Because it's all biblical on how to set up. Because everything is in the Bible. The community, that's a community. In the Bible, it had a lot of communities, kingdoms, or whatever you want to call it, but it was a structure put in place to govern the people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But now they use churches for the wrong reason.
What they use?
I'm like how the government use churches.
Ooh, what they use?
You know, when there's a problem or uprising, people speaking out, they go to the ministers at the church, like to calm the people. You know, to like, in the words of oh man, I can't even say his name. In the words of Malcolm X, it's like they go to the pastors, they go to the people like Novocaine. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know this is bad. I know they just killed so and so, but they want to calm them down so they like suffer through it peacefully.
Yeah,
you know
they've been doing that since all our leaders left. You're right.
Yeah,
the numbers down, the commas down, because you know they don't want us to really get on one accord and really start doing for self.
Yeah, and
stopping all this madness that happened toward us. They don't want that, so it always brings a peacemaker among us.
Yeah, and since the church used to bring structure to the community, they infiltrate the church. It's like they go to them, basically like, you don't calm them down, we're gonna take away your 501c.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta start paying taxes on that money.
Yes.
Y'all, we need to be patient. And no, we need it. No, I can't say that. Let me go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm about to get in. I'm about to go in.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know, a lot of, can't speak for all church, but a lot of our leaders sold us out.
Yeah.
And anybody can object or say what they want, but this is our show. This is how we feel. This is how I feel. It ain't got to be him. And I feel like, you know, even my few years on this earth, I've seen how our people have sold us out. So, you know what I'm saying? Buying votes. Even when I was coming up, where I'm from, they were buying votes, man. Like they was buying votes.
I was in church, right here in Powder Springs.
Yeah.
I think Governor Barr used to run for governor or something like that.
Yeah.
And just before service is over, I ain't never seen him up in the church. He come in here, I was ticked off that pastor gave him the pulpit. Okay?
Yeah.
They come to solicit votes. Okay, first of all, you didn't stay for the whole service. Okay, you just came in there, and if you gonna let him speak, he can stand to the side. He gave him the pulpit.
Yeah, you know what?
Man,
like even in this election time, and I've been a part of a church, and it's like always this time. I don't have a problem with nobody running for office, which I think is needed. But I think those people that's running for office, y'all should be showing y'all faces all year round.
On a regular.
At least every month you should be somewhere in some school, some church. But like we only see them most of the time when it's election time.
Yeah.
But if you was really about that, you should be a part of the communities and all the actions year round.
Yeah. Well, he lost my vote that day.
Oh man.
He lost my vote that day.
Yeah.
Cause I'm sitting here like, I ain't never seen this man, and you give him the pulpit.
That's one of the foundations of a community too. Political.
Yeah.
Pretty much political. I guess. I ain't gonna say foundation, but political structure in place.
Yeah.
To get our laws passed, to get things done for our people. That's another thing. We need to get more things done for our people. We done had all these people in office and we still at the bottom.
I'm gonna show you
We're
something.
the minority now, you know that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you something. We talking about community, right?
Yeah.
We have no more community leaders.
Let me ask you this question.
The last great community leader, know who that was?
Who?
Barack Obama. That's how he started as a community leader.
I got my opinions on that, but when you say community, let me ask you this. You from Florida, I'm from Louisiana, we live in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have black communities?
No.
Why not? We got people in predominantly black areas, but I don't think it's...
We don't own the commerce in our community. We don't own our stores. Like, you go into that store, Korean, Asian, somebody else owns that store. We don't own that store. Okay?
We own our education?
No.
No banks?
No. Our money don't hang out in our community. It goes
How long you think well, you probably Google it, but how long you think our money circulates in Atlanta?
In Atlanta?
Hopefully a little better than normal for the black community.
See, where I live over here,
Yeah,
I ain't got nobody to give it to.
I know.
Everywhere I go I have to travel way out somewhere to spend my money.
To make sure it circulates with our people.
Yeah. I mean, the Arabs got every store, you know.
Yeah.
The liquor stores, everywhere you go, you know. So if you ask me like how many in my community, I'll have to say it don't, because we don't own nothing in the community.
I'm trying to see where I live at now.
Matter of fact, I can't tell you the last time I went in the store and we owned it.
What kind of stuff?
Any kind of stuff. Laundromat, it don't matter. I ain't been
I went
laundromat
to
about 20 years.
I did go to a Jamaican restaurant.
Okay, that's different.
That's
cultural. That's different.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. But then I wanted to do. They have banks where they take their business money. Do it stop with them?
I don't know. I'm about to show you something that just came to me.
What you got?
We are living and watching other nationalities develop communities within our community. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, they spend with one another. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you go to Walmart, right?
Oh Lord.
Tell me how many times you gonna see an Asian or Mexican in Walmart on the regular. You really don't see that. Very seldom, because they spend their money with one another. So you don't see them up in there at all.
The only time I see the Asians is in Sam's or one of them where they buy stuff for their stores.
Yeah, but very seldom when you see them where we shop. I don't see them.
And we got a powerful dollar, you know that, right? The black, we got billions of dollars in the way we spend. We gotta become producers. Something.
Yeah, stop spending our money on entertainment, man. You know, stop spending our money on the shiny things. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Simple as that.
It's also,
if I wanted to spend my money at a black establishment in my neighborhood or area of my community, I'm hard pressed to find one. I don't care what it is. I'm hard pressed to find one.
Yeah.
So,
ain't that something?
Man, even got to cut my yard, man.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. What do you do?
I don't know. What are we talking about? I don't. Like I said, the last strong community that another example is Tulsa, Oklahoma, but that was a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
That was right after slavery.
Yeah.
And we were thriving. If you don't know, Tulsa, Oklahoma, it was the last black super community.
Super.
Over 1,000 black people in one area thriving, banks, schools, bus lines, cruise lines, all gas. We had everything where people had to come to us. Our dollar rotated 36 to 100 times within that community. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Before it went out, I don't even know if it went out because people had to come to us and borrow money and get jobs because we were thriving. It ain't nothing that community didn't have. And that was one of the first times or second time that they actually dropped a bomb on a community.
The only time they did it in the U.S.
In the U.S. I like that tells you right there when, you know what I'm saying? So,
man,
being productive as our people, we got to come together again. It's like we got to always start over, man. Like, it's just tired of getting, you know, even when I grew up, you know, my mom didn't leave us much, but starting over, man, from scratch and trying to, you know, I'm working on my kids not having to do that. And I'm on a good start. So your kids should not have to start all over again because of your mistakes. You should leave them something. Yeah. Legacy, you know what I'm saying? Leave them a house, land, something where they can start over and have a good foundation to keep your name going or keep your family name going. So that community, man, you know, I guess we do live in hoods because we don't live in, I don't know, do we live in a neighborhood? Any question I gotta ask myself now.
You know what?
What?
You know where I live, right?
Yeah.
Technically, okay, it'll be a hood because I don't associate too often with my neighbors. So I'm just in the hood.
In the hood.
Yeah.
That's why they said that, like.
Well, we're not that we're not neighborly or we at odds. It's just, I don't know, I'm a little private when I'm at home, you know, unless I invite, you know.
And where do you think that come from? Because that's a good point. We just cooped up in, you know, we want to live a certain kind of way in these neighborhoods or these communities.
Yeah.
And it's established up to be neighborhood, but like you said, you don't interact with your neighbors.
Yeah. Like,
it's a big old neighborhood, man.
Yeah, and I've noticed, you know, like, we interact a little at times, but it's like at the cookout type thing. Somebody's going to have a backyard party, whatever. And, you know, we come together from time to time, but for the most part, you know, but I got to give a shout out to my neighbor Crook, though. Yeah. You know, when my dog got out, man, I'm the next state over. I get a phone call. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, I get a phone call.
What we gonna do to, I'm from a little neighborhood. I'm from a little, I want to say communities. So anybody can chime in on this if they feel like I'm just trying to see where is our communities, how do we go about restructuring them or rebuilding them or creating them? Because we live in these areas, but it's like we confined and we just surrounded by everything that controls us. Because we got to go outside this little world and spend our money and resources on supplies and our livelihood, but it don't benefits us.
Yeah, see, that's why one of the bigger parts of building your community, you have to control your commerce. You see what I'm saying? If you control your commerce, then you can control your dollars staying in your community. But we don't control it. They come to our community, take our money, and take it to their community.
Yeah, no, we take our money to the communities.
Well, no, when I go to the gas station, then he take it. I don't go.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so I guess we gotta eventually, when more people start waking up and understanding, we're gonna have to do for self, or we're not gonna make it. But now we on the bottom. I don't know if y'all realize that we dropped we are the minority at this point.
You know, I'm just starting to think. The biggest selling thing, okay, that I can think of in Starbridge, Ellenwood, okay? The biggest selling thing. Now I'm excluding barbershops right now. The biggest selling thing that I can think of that we spend our money on, the damn barbecue truck, the food truck.
Food trucks.
Yeah. When I stopped to get barbecue from the truck, you know, bruh doing that.
But his money go to the bank.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no other food places that I go to that we own.
So we just gotta come together and, cause every neighborhood or community has black owners that can do certain things that we gotta start sitting down in a mastermind group or something and start teaching our people how to circulate their own money.
Yeah. But you know what? We need to teach our people how to respect our money.
What you mean?
It's like if you respected it, you know, they said, and was it The Richest Man in Babylon, the book? They said we should treat our money like our children, where we don't put it in a place of harm, and you want your children to grow and have grandchildren.
Yes.
But we don't respect our money like that. We put our money in all kind of places where it is harmed. You know, it's not protected.
It harms
You
way.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I hate? Where they put the money at?
Where?
They just throw it up.
I know. Don't say it.
In the places where the shoe models roam.
You say shoe.
You gotta say shoe model.
I understand.
If you don't know what shoe model means, think of a situation where all they got on is shoes. They're like 4, 5, 6 inch heels. Sometimes they clear with little fishes in them. No, that's in the 70s, right?
Yeah, the 70s.
Yeah.
Shoe model.
Shoe models.
You funny, man.
Well, think about it.
And a lot of money is passed through that.
If you see, I'm a proponent of simplifying life. When you look at something, just simplify it.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you look at this situation, it's a shoe model. I don't care who they are. They just modeling their shoes. I ain't seen one up there barefoot.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm just saying.
Economy, religious, family, education, political.
Library.
I'll ask a question.
I don't like your questions sometimes, bro.
I know.
Your questions be trying to put me on the spot sometimes.
So we're in the information age, right?
Okay.
Are we getting the right information? There's a lot of static out there. Like you gotta filter. To me, you gotta filter through to get what you really looking for, or it's gonna further confuse or dumb you down. That's how I feel. And I'm an educator now.
It depends on where you get your information from,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to understand. On a lot of platforms, there's gonna be what I call hidden knowledge. You know, it's gonna be some surface stuff, but if you don't have the ability to go deep, you're not gonna get the real knowledge of things.
Yeah, because even though with our platform, whatever, I had to, talk to you about keeping it on a certain level because everybody don't understand what we understand, and we keep it at a level where people can understand, and then they want to get deeper into it. We can go there with them, but for right now, I try to keep this platform where it's very understandable and it's like elementary understanding. I don't want to be over nobody's head. It ain't about being over people's head. I want you to understand and be able to use this information and do what you will with it. You know what I'm saying? It's our opinion. You know what I'm saying? But we actually live what we talk about. Yeah. Like we live in neighborhoods or whatever. We building our own community, our own brand, our own merchandise, and we want to employ people. Try to create our own ecosystem. You know, our money goes in a circle a little bit, but we got to do that on a bigger scale. So we try to replicate what we're doing to give to the masses. So I just know what we've been called to do, and we got to do our part, and then make disciples.
But, you know what I'm gonna say to that?
What?
Everybody ain't for everybody. So certain people I don't want in my community.
I already know.
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some of them look like me, some of them don't. You know? It's like, hey, depends on what your mindset is. If your mindset's if it's adaptable to change, you know what I'm saying? And it's like if you got a certain mentality, you can't be in my community. I want you in my community. You know? You know, it's like I understand when a man or woman is in survival mode, but if you got a certain mentality that I think is gonna be a cancer to my community, yeah, we gotta weed you out.
I agree.
Weed you out.
What Sam said. I think black leaders are afraid to build something big because they become a threat.
I can see that.
Yeah. Well, all our leaders, the true leaders, you know what happened to them.
Yeah, they get tapped out.
But if anybody, let me tell y'all something. I used to always ask the question, why we just can't get up? Why always like got a foot on our neck? If y'all want to get understanding, Deuteronomy chapter 28, read that whole chapter, and then you'll get a great understanding of what's going on. It was written that this would happen to us, and nobody will be able to come save us, but God himself. So it's been written that we will go through this. But time is up. If you think about slavery, 1619, 2019 was 400 years. So you do your research. Time is up. That's why so many people are waking up, and they know their time is short. So Deuteronomy chapter 28, if you really want to get an understanding of what's really going on and why every time we get a so-called leader, they disappear. It's been written.
They disappear, they get bought out.
Yeah. So that's all it is. It ain't, we got the power, but it's Deuteronomy 28, I'll tell you that. Let you read for yourself, show yourself.
With perms in their hair.
Yeah. Our communities, it is weakening our communities down from day one, starting with the man, trying to take him out of the household, trying to make him weak with drugs and alcohol, trying to make him weak with other mischievous things that they got our man getting weaker, feminizing him. Is there so much going on with the man? Because, that's the foundation of a family. So, we, even starting with that, we have to do more. You playing with the cards?
Hey, just continue, sir. Continue.
Continue. Footsie with the cards.
Continue. Maybe shoe come out. Just continue, bro.
Oh, leave shoe off, man. If I can't see under that.
Hey, bro, let me get comfortable. So,
I'm like, I'm thinking you something to have, something to grab you on the table.
Oh. No, we good. We good.
Okay.
Yeah,
you all right?
Hey, so while we're at it, why you got a whole big old water bottle on the screen, man?
Oh, man, represent. Hey,
we ain't getting paid for that.
Y'all need to come check
me out.
We
ain't getting paid for that.
Check me out.
So, if it ain't making us no money, it ain't making sense to be on the screen.
True.
So,
hey, man, they might want to bring us out, though. You know what I'm saying? Pure water, holler it up.
It's not even alkaline water, bro. Don't put it out there.
I know.
Don't put it out there.
Yeah. But yeah, we got to do more, even understanding hospitals. And one thing, they can't make money if you're not sick. That's a huge one in our community. If we had more health conscious things going on in our community, but they make a lot of money off us, diabetics, heart attacks, strokes, hypertension, overweight, obesity, all them things is in our communities. They got liquor stores, payday loan places. Man, they're like leeches. And you know what I'm saying? Like I realize they say ain't no money in the neighborhood, but it's a lot of money they squeezing. They always got a little. I grew up in an area where they had stores, but they ain't had no gas, but they had the store. It was the gas. They turned on the gas, and they just selling stuff out the store, like corner store.
Yeah.
And they put their kids through college. And I'm like, no, I thought we ain't supposed to have no money in this hood, but we got that much money where we can supply their household and put all their kids through college. And where I'm from, everybody knows some of these places. I can name them Nagus. I can name them Jimmy back in the day. These places, the Pelican. All these places still, some of them still going. Like, what is the other one? Joe's. All these places are thriving off of us. Then around where I live at is about 7 or 8 chemical plants.
What?
Billions of dollars. I know that's billions of dollars. I'm talking about, we're on the water, so all the different chemical plants around our community. And I know for sure we being affected, but nobody says nothing. I don't live there, but nobody says nothing about what it's doing to our people, well-being and their health. But nobody cares about that,
Yeah.
They should be paying every household there just because
Are they employing the people
Yeah,
in
they
the
do.
community?
They do.
Okay.
They pay good, but they tell you right there, they're paying that kind of money. And I done had a lot of friends to not be here anymore because of being contaminated by the chemical plant.
Okay.
They're no longer here.
We're not finna go down that road.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wow. So, there's things like that. I thought about that is surrounding around us now. Billions of dollars being made, and somebody's getting some of this money, but I don't think it's getting to the whole community like it should. You know, I'm gonna leave it like that.
Yeah,
But I feel like we should be benefiting from those chemical plants all around my little small town. Are we? We don't know.
How about
Only
shutting
the
them
politicians can
down?
tell us.
How about shutting them down?
Can't shut them down, man. That's a Exxon? No. Exxon. No. So that's why I say we should be at least benefiting.
Hey, we should at least get free gas.
Shoot, man. Charlie Golf, I mean some big ones that make the soap and Clorox, and I'm talking about not the little one. They make mustard gas, biological. That what happened to my friend. They got exposed to it not knowing it was in a certain container.
Yeah.
They're not here no more.
Man.
You understand? And
Yeah.
most people ain't know that. They ain't much know how we were dealing with that kind of stuff down in that little small town. So that's what I'm saying. We should be benefiting. That whole family should have got something, not just that one person. That affected the whole. You can't bring back a person, but you know, as a community, we got to do more and ask our leaders more about them kind of things. Why each household don't get a part of
Who that?
these chemical plants?
Who that?
Who what?
Who the leaders?
We got leaders that on the city council, all the people.
They ain't told them who their leader is yet. The new leaders.
They coming up. They about to be they running for office. So my people from Plaquemine, y'all need to start talking to these people about, hey, why we can't get some of this money from all these chemical plants that I know they benefiting from. Because every business like that, big businesses like that dealing with the government, the local government get money from it, but we just don't know about that kind of stuff. I don't think we do that much digging, but I think we need to start having these kind of conversations, and I think that'll help our communities more. We can get these kind of resources. Somebody getting the resources, it's just not us.
See, what we need is to have true community leaders, not appointed from outside of the community. You know, elected within ourselves.
We don't have, that's one thing come with that power. Remember the 3 words you taught me?
What's that?
What's the 3 words? Power.
Power, control, and influence.
Which one do we have?
None.
So how we gonna get the things that you talking about? And I'm telling you, we got at least that I know of 8 power sources around my community, billions of dollars, and you ain't telling me somebody ain't getting no funding or resources?
There is. It just ain't trickling down.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So.
Hey, whoever looking at this, anybody that's a community leader, I hope my people got some questions. I just think about stuff like this. I hope they start asking these kind of questions. Who's benefiting? Which schools getting the resources from these chemical plants? Do they? I know they're giving something. Ain't no way. I'm talking about these are billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
So, and in small town. So I'm just saying. Somebody's benefiting, but I don't think it's, like you say, it's trickling down to everyone. It should be commonwealth at this point with that kind of resources right down the Mississippi River.
Maybe we ought to go to these big companies. They look at, bro, we about to cut up until you cut a check.
Once again, I'm gonna say it like this. Them 3 words come into play when you
power, control, and influence.
So if we don't have none above, we can't go past the table to get to talk to the people that'll make them kind of decisions. That's what I'm saying. Our people gonna have to ask these kind of questions on the public forum and put these people on, you know what I'm saying? These people sitting in these seats and supposed to have your best interest. Why not ask the question that why are we not benefiting from all the resources that all these places provide? I know they give it, without a shadow of doubt. I know these big companies have to give to certain cities. That's what the whole purpose was, a company choose to come to a city to provide jobs, and they can't even find no housing for the people that living in these plants because it's so many of them, people that's coming to live in that area to work because it's bringing jobs, but who's that benefit?
Tent cities. You know, I just got something new from the PCI concept.
What you got?
Reverse it. Get the influence, get the control, then you have the power.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they have.
Yeah.
They already got it. That's what I'm saying.
We get it back.
I'm glad I thought about this, talking about it, man. That's the kind of stuff we bring to people. These kind of things. I don't know. I thought about it. I know everybody from my town. I hope y'all start asking these same questions because I grew up there. Some of y'all are still there, and y'all should be asking the same question. And like we avoid them kind of questions or something. And we wondering why we so behind. Somebody's benefiting from our lack of ignorance. Let's say it like that.
You know when a person avoids a question,
What?
they're afraid of the answer.
Think that do?
Think about it. You avoid a question, you're afraid of the answer.
Man, I used to get sick every year until I left.
Okay. You just got the answer.
I hope my people are listening. I hope this start up a conversation at least.
If all your people, they know what, we're going to pack up a league, they all will be replaced with a whole new nationality of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Community. So we can start little small communities.
Yeah.
Call it mind, or you call it mastermind group. We got to start something where we can start empowering our people. I'm gonna stay on that because it's coming a time when we're gonna have to do for self. I don't know when y'all think they're gonna have. I think it's now. I don't know what we keep waiting on, but we're gonna have to do something to do for self. Anybody got any questions? Or I get in, me and him be talking. Man, I just we think about different things. But anybody got any questions or concerns or anything that anybody can just pop in and say something about what I just said? Anybody from Louisiana can say anything too. Y'all live there. But I'm just asking questions. Anybody that's running for office, if y'all on here, say something. I don't know. Anybody that's over a church, say something. I'm free to hear anybody's.
A person that has become, I guess, a pseudo community leader.
Who?
Right before our eyes, and no one really speaks about it.
Who?
Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah.
Deion
People,
Sanders.
it don't, and let me tell you something. It don't take a lot of people to change a whole area.
Yeah.
Jesus did it by himself with 12 people. We still talking about him. So if everybody would just do their part, we can do a lot. Like I can only do my part, he can do his part.
Deion is doing his part.
Oh, somebody told me they say he wasn't swag, huh?
Yeah.
When he showed one, he about to win it again probably. But
hey, watch this. Eddie Robinson Jr. Your daddy was, but you not. That's all I'm saying. You talking about he swag? I'm swag. No, your daddy was. Okay. And check this out. Your dad's first quarterback, Mr. Eddie Robinson Jr., on his first team, where they went undefeated and unscored upon. Do you even know that quarterback's name?
You know he do.
Huh? I do.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
I married his granddaughter.
For real?
No, you talking about Doug Williams. I'm talking about Eddie Robinson's first quarterback.
Who was it?
Huh? Bud Young.
Oh Lord. You went way back.
Yeah, that team went undefeated and unscored upon. Not only did we beat everybody, but y'all didn't even score on us. Okay? People don't talk about that.
Wow.
So, Eddie Robinson Jr., you need to learn from your daddy. Let me see you go undefeated or unscored upon. Either one. Let me know. Let me know. That's whack. You ain't. Yeah.
Wow, man,
no, man. Hey.
About that.
When I seen how you go off on Deion, bro, you better be glad if he do want to shake your hand. So you better hope to be in the picture. Man, I seen Deion breaking down the money, how these teams not being paid well enough to pay the bigger schools. Say, y'all not gonna pay us this little bitty money just to try to beat up on us? Yeah. He broke the numbers down and how schools getting 300 and 400. I say that's just enough to get there and get back. He say y'all should have a baseline of 750.
He teaching them though.
He teaching them.
You need an example. Everything you need an example, and he's been a great example for our people.
Eddie Robinson Jr.
He done been on both sides.
Yeah, Eddie Robinson Jr. You, not him. I said that.
Yeah.
Man, I just got upset all of a sudden just thinking about that.
Leave that alone.
And you know, Jackson about to get a new stadium.
Leave that alone.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, anybody got any concerns, questions? Like I said, a few more minutes left. We just want to thank everybody for always showing love, and like I said, we're gonna continue to come. We changed our day to Thursday because what I'm saying, a lot of Bible study on Wednesdays. We didn't want, each his own. So we just bring our little Bible study or whatever you want to call it on Thursday. We want to enlighten the people, bring the word.
You know what? Bible study on Wednesday. This is life study. You know what I'm saying?
Life study on Thursdays.
Yeah,
I like that. That's what we're gonna call it. I like that, buddy. Life study.
Life study. Yeah.
We talked about community today. You know what I'm saying?
We like to get life application.
Yeah. So we got some work to do. Family, the man, family. Strong religious presence, economics. We need to be producers more than consumers. Yes. We got to do better with our schools. At least start one black school. Our political people, our leaders that's going into office, that's about to get elected, please, our people need to hold them accountable. And pretty much social structure, we got to stop tearing each other down. And like he's saying right there,
both.
Suffering from crabs we got to stop that social aspect of our community. We got to stop tearing each other down, and we got to start on social media. If somebody have something going on, we all got to come together and support them. Yes. I'm all for that. Yes. So please start supporting our people in our communities, like my sister. My sister, anybody from Louisiana area, Plaquemine, please support my sister and what she doing. She actually helping people out of her own pocket. And I support her, but she have a passion for helping the less fortunate. And if everybody don't have that passion, at least you can send your support, prayers, time, whatever you have. So that's all I have to say about this. Community first.
Community first.
Family. Family first.
Family first. You got a lot of firsts in your bag, bro.
Amen. God first.
Yeah.
We can go all day with this
there
first.
You go. Who's second?
Everybody.
I say me.
It's like, we
I
get
ain't
on
got me right. I can't help get you right.
Yeah.
You know?
Everybody else.
Hey, I went to counseling once, and the counselor, I was like, do I need to bring my mate in here? And he was like, nah, let's get you together first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, everybody else.
Yeah.
So get the family right first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everything else will follow. We will get the family structure and then, take them to get guidance and structure from our religious institutions, schools, hospitals, economics. And it just all falls into play. Our political structure.
Banking.
We got to do more. So with that said, man, I don't have anything else.
Nah, I'm just, I'm off today.
You never.
Call in here.
Anybody, Sam, you want to call in, man?
Make a
or you
wild,
want to wait till next
make
time?
a wild comment.
No, man. Sam, you want to call in this time, or you want to wait till next time, or you good?
Yeah, because I'll be like a comedian on stage. You do not want my undivided attention at all. Yeah.
Is that number on the screen?
Nah, it ain't up there yet.
Oh. So, Sam, we're going to put that number on the screen. You want to call in, man, for a few minutes, ask a question or two, and then we'll let you go. It's up top.
Kiana, you so smooth.
Okay, you done stuck that up there? Excellent question.
You so smooth.
Yeah, you can go down and call in, Sam. That number going across the screen, and we'll buzz you in. We got a few more minutes. We gonna get my headphones.
It's over there. Oh, it's right here, bro.
Get your headphones, man. So you call in.
I'll pick it up with a phone, right?
Oh, Sam calling in. You see. Sam, we about to answer in a second.
How that show like that?
Could be tied to that.
I ain't tied to it.
Did it show up on that camera? Sam, dial that number on the screen, and it should pull up the 404 number.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Turn that music down a little bit.
I can hear pretty good.
Oh, you hear us, Sam?
I hear you a little bit.
Oh, we hear you good. Let me see.
Y'all hear me? Okay.
You hear us? You hear us now?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, how you doing, man?
Man, hey, just enjoying y'all show, man. I know you said people have Bible study on Wednesday. I actually had my Bible study on Thursday, but I skipped out on the night. Check y'all out.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Like I said, I was telling Kim, man, you pretty much found me. I don't know how you found me, but you found me after all these years. I've been knowing you for what? I've been knowing you about 20 years, huh?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah. 2002, 2003, something like that.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, that was just before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling Ken, he doesn't remember you, man, but I was telling him, man, I was trying to do the best I could with, you know what I'm saying, getting y'all some insight on a little bit about life back then. I was trying to figure it out myself, you know.
Yeah. Hey, man, I mean, you were doing a good job. You were setting a good example, you know. Everybody don't, you don't be thinking nobody looking at what you're doing, but, even if you think you might be in a small position, but, if you look at it from a point of view of a man of God, you're looking at humility, faithfulness and all that, and all that a long way than just, being flashy and having money and just doing what everybody else do, you know what I'm saying? Well, at least somebody like me look at stuff like that, so,
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sam, I got a question.
What's going on, brother?
Go on. Hey, when he had to give that guy some correction, did that guy get a hand on him? I'm just trying to see what his hand game was like,
It was quick. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
it was quick, hey, man, my brother had the upper hand, man, like he had the upper hand. I don't remember no repercussions from the other guy.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was out of the ordinary, man. It happened so fast, like when
You
said
have
it.
officially been validated.
Oh, no, that shit. People that know me, I came a long ways, man. Like that one, I didn't think that ever happened. I thought I was the calm one, and I just reacted, man. And like I said, I ain't like nobody to see me act like that, but I'm a man first.
It was warranted. It was warranted.
It was respect before everything, I always give respect. I always respected that little guy too. I never disrespected him. And he was already asking for it anyway. He was doing little stuff every day. So I'm gonna tell you, he was like that anyway. But it was on a matter of time.
You know what I told him? I'm like, how we in school, we wait till school out, like I get you at 3:15. I'm like, we ain't there right now. I'm gonna get you right now.
That what happened. That's exactly what happened. I couldn't even shoot.
We ain't there right now.
Yeah, that was a growing moment too, man. But
I wish I could have seen that though.
nah, you don't need to see that.
No.
Yeah, residue.
Yeah, man. You got any more questions for us, Sam? Anything? You know what I'm saying? We just want to call in and get, if you have any questions or anything.
Well, basically, I feel like, I ain't want to put the, the supremacy and all that into it, but, I feel like, as black men, we get to a point, I think now that we under God's umbrella, we just in the shadows now, and I think God really just covering and protecting us from just being a target. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, because y'all could be very much a leader, you know what I'm saying, to build the next community, but you know, it's only, I feel like God will only allow y'all to go so far before they start putting them targets on y'all back. You get what I'm saying? Since y'all men of God, I feel like the covering of God is over his black men leaders these days. Because if you go too big, we already know what they going to do. You can't think of, the last black leader we had that didn't get knocked off or paid off. You're going to either get one or the other. You're going to get knocked off or paid off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like to stay on track and stay focused with God, I believe he'll just bring us up in the shadows up under him, and just let us be successful, to the point to where we don't have no targets on our back, and can be able to stay authentic and genuine to the community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get so big, you get so big, them folks want to pay y'all. Like I said, they're going to pay y'all for knock y'all, man. So I think we just being smart right now because we are being oppressed, and I feel like they ain't gonna let us get no bigger than what we need to go, because just like we seen what happened with Tulsa, Oklahoma, that was the last example. And I think black men like, I don't want to be that next one. I don't want to be that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the thing about it is, and one thing I realized, being on purpose or going hard for our God, he choose people like ourselves because we ain't scared of that part, Sam. You know what I mean? He built up warriors, man. I can name some. That right there don't scare us, because what I'm saying, when you accept this call, you pretty much know what that leads to. You know what I'm saying? So I know God choose people like ourselves for a reason.
Yeah.
And for this season. So, we gonna continue to do what he called us to do, and we ain't gonna get out. We gonna be respectful with it, but we gonna stand for something.
For sure.
You know what I want to call it?
What?
I'm finna take you back.
Go ahead.
It's like we have to understand and learn how to walk in the fog.
Yeah.
Remember that is?
Mm-hmm. They don't know.
They don't know that. Hey, the fog stands for you walking in the favor of God.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fog.
Yeah.
But people don't know how you move like you move. I just tell them I'm in the fog.
In the fog.
In the fog, yeah.
Yeah. Good one. I like that.
Yeah.
In favor of God, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, he chose us. I was running out in the streets and doing things, and he chose me. So I'm for him. Whatever he sent me to do and what mission he sent me on, I'm going. So I'm going to continue to be about my Father's business and help many people as I can, and be that light in this dim world, and that's all I can do my part. I can just do I tell my boy, as long as we do our part, we can't talk about everybody until we do our part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People talk about stuff and they ain't doing that. Like,
It's like people talk about voting and don't vote.
yeah, like don't come telling me about a problem if you ain't did nothing, started towards what you gonna do for the problem. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to you and told you, man, I appreciate you doing what you're supposed to do, and like I said, I hope I gave you what I need to give you back then. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like it's working off, paying off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey Sam, you put your hands on anybody?
Man, I done went. I went all the way left field after I left with KB. Man, I went all the way left.
And he was prodigal son. Yeah, we're gonna bring him. Sam. We're gonna bring you in, man, for you to share your insight and your story. Being a black young man, he married now. He doing things with real estate. So we want to bring Sam in, and Sam, you come and share your insight and encourage the people, man.
Definitely, man. Whenever y'all ready, man. I'm ready. Whenever.
Yeah, man. So we'll save the rest for later, but man, I thank you like always, man, for calling in.
Yep.
You're calling 100.
Oh yeah, I thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate y'all too, man, for doing this. It's a big thing, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. So I'll give you a call and let you know, get you on the schedule so we can get you in.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So,
I
what's up?
appreciate it, man.
All right, Sam, we good, bro.
All right, now me, all right, bro. All right, see y'all.
All right. You never know you make disciples out there.
Yeah.
20 years ago, I didn't know that. guess people do watch you. You know that?
Yeah, they watch you put hands on somebody.
He like this.
I ain't never seen you. I'm just
That's
like,
a good thing you never see that foolishness, man.
you always try to stop me.
That was a good thing. I like, no, you be somebody worse than you. This is crazy. But hey, that's how it's supposed to be, man. Like, I was like, this is, yeah, you. Woo.
I never forget Harvey though.
Leave that alone. Hey, man. Like always, let me finish this out. Like always, subscribe, like, follow. Hit us up on all our social media platforms. We going live every Thursday. If y'all have any concerns, comments, please hit them below. Inbox us, DM us, anything, any concerns. If you want to be on the show and you got a good story, let us know. We'll get you in. Also, book coming soon. Check out my book, My Conversation with Life. Our book is coming soon.
Coming soon.
Anything else?
I'm good, bro. I'm on autopilot.
I know. Who are we, man?
We Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And we what?
We were live.
Now we out.
Peace.